Representative Jake Fife, the 27th District, and we're going to talk about where we are during the session and transportation funding. It takes care of some of our needs for transportation, not all of them because of reduction in revenues that we have from dwindling gas tax availability, and it has to postpone some projects. But for the most part, it funds the more longer standing, more critical projects that we have in transportation. It stays the course with our investments in climate. It stays the course with our investments in active transportation and transit. But as I said, it slows down on the number of highway projects we can do. I think the big one is a project that's been around decades, and that is the construction of the North-South Freeway. So our budget, assuming we get reasonable bids for the North-South Freeway, last two contracts would complete the work in Spokane that's been promised for a long, long time, overdue, and we finally can get that North-South Freeway capability in Spokane. Close to home, it's the Gateway Project, which is in South King County and the north part of Pierce County, which has been a very big economic development project that will facilitate the competitiveness of the Port of Seattle and the Port of Tacoma. I also would highlight it stays the course in Western Washington, which will be getting to starting construction on the I-5 bridge between Vancouver and Portland, and it also funds the last remaining parts of I-90 as you come across the pass. There's still some elements of that need to be done. The construction there has made a big difference in terms of people's travel and safety in particular for that as people go across the pass. All the budgets are going to be headed towards negotiation with House members and Senate members to reconcile differences. And in this particular legislative session, and because the Senate has budgets that are interlocked or dependent upon one another, it's more complicated space. I'll be spending several hours a day now working with my Senate counterpart, Senator Leas, and our ranking members to put together a budget we can all agree upon.